I did want to cover a story just briefly on energy. Had some listeners actually contact us about this particular story, which is very interesting. And that is somehow, and I cannot, frankly, and I've read up quite a bit on this, and I've watched some videos on this, and I can't seem to understand the mechanism, but somehow over the weekend, the price of energy in Texas has gotten totally out of control. For instance, wholesale power for delivery on Sunday was trading anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000 per megawatt hour in some places in Texas. Now, this is triple the records that were set Saturday, the day before, and a staggering 27 times more than the price on Friday. So power prices in Texas over the weekend have absolutely gone through the roof. And Houston Energy Trader is quoted as saying that Texas electricity customers are about to get pounded as prices explode this week with the Polar Vortex going on. They're talking about rotating power outages in Texas where people have the chance right now to freeze to death.
I just talked to my daughter. It happened all night, and I told her about this price gouging that's going to go crazy. She started turning everything off.
Well, that's what they're telling people to do. They're telling them basically turn off all of your electricity-consuming devices. Don't use your ovens. Don't use your washing machines this week. Businesses basically ought to shut down rather than use power. They're talking about, and I couldn't get my mind completely around how this works. I'm not an electrical power guy. I'm not a master of that domain of information. But I saw one guy who is in Mississippi, in South Mississippi, BP Earthwatch, and I watched his video where he was talking about potential power bills in the $8,000 to $10,000 range for the month, whereas your normal power bill might be $200 to $300 and maybe as much as $400 in a heavy month. You could see a power bill in Texas coming up in the $8,000 to $10,000 range. Thank you for listening to the Morgan Streetman Show. We hope you enjoyed what you heard, and if you did, please click like and subscribe to help us out. And remember that we recommend that you exercise your brain at least once a week.